In this video, we're going to be having a look at the Ingersoll SC100 Nightlatch, also known as the London line. The SC100 is a insurance-approved dead bolting nightlatch and is certified to BS3621. I don't know if you can see that. The lock is supplied with a key registration card and 2 keys, and you need to keep very good care of this card because you need this card in order to obtain extra keys. Without the card, you cannot obtain extra keys. So we've got this lock mounted on this miniature door here, and just a note on installation: when it is installed, the gap between the lock here and the strike plate on the door frame needs to be round about this. It's around about 4 to 5 millimeters. No closer than that really, because the lock won't operate correctly. Looking at the other side of the door now, and let's have a look at how it operates. So I've inserted the key, as you can see, and now I'm going to turn and we open the door. And if I move around here, you can see that the bolt has been withdrawn, and now I can remove the key. And when the door shuts, what will happen is this small detector here will detect the presence of the striking plate and then throw out. I'll just simulate that once. That's what's going to be happening. I've put it back in, and now we shut the door, and you see that's locked. Now, a word of warning: as with any dead bolting night latch, if the bolt is inadvertently fired out, let's say you've got the door open and you brush past that and that bolt is out, and now the wind or you or someone tries to shut the door, then that bolt is going to be hitting on the strike plate. And that kind of impact, depends how hard it is and how many times it happens, can damage the inside of the lock. So that is a warning, and that does tend to happen where people don't really understand how a lock like this functions. A feature of this lock is the deadlocking handle. So as you can see at the moment, the handle is free. By rotating the key, which I'll do off camera because I can't hold the camera and operate the key, you can deadlock the handle, and that's done so that somebody can't theoretically reach through a pane of glass that they've broken or something and open the lock by rotating the handle. So I've done that off camera now, as I said, and now the handle is deadlocked and I'm trying and I cannot open it. The door now, and the handle is still deadlocked, and I can undeadlock it with the keyhole here, but I can also undeadbolt it by opening it from the outside. So, which I'm doing now, and I unlock the lock, and now you'll see that the deadlocking handle has been undeadlocked. And the final feature to note on this lock is the ability to put it on the latch, so that if you want to go out without being locked out. With these locks are not handed, so it's a single-handed lock. If this one's on the left-hand side of the door, if it was on the right-hand side of the door, you can reverse everything I've said. But in this instance, to put it on the latch, we lift the handle up, and that's now stayed in that position. The lock is now on the latch, and if the door shuts, as you can see, I just pull it open. It's not actually locking. And to take it off the latch, I just do that, and now it'll lock. So that's on the latch with the bolt in the handle in the upright position. And as I say, if it was on this side of the door and your door was hinged on this side, then that upright position would be a down position to be on the latch. And we take it off the latch and shut the door. And that's it. In summary, that was the SC100 London line night latch.